Okay, we're going to have a look at a style of question that really does cause people some problems. This is defining the terms to make an equation. And in this case, it's a particularly complicated one. Hopefully, not all questions are quite as complicated as this one. So we're being asked to define a term to write an equation to evaluate, to get the total value of the tickets sold. Now, I might use V for total value, but that's not actually the variable that we're really working with here. If we read through the question, Nathan is raising money and it's all about the number of tickets sold. And that's our real unknown that we're working with here. We'll use that unknown to define a value, but it's all about the number of tickets sold. This question's complicated because we've got different categories of tickets. We've got the $5 tickets, we've got the $7 tickets, and we've got the $12 tickets. And so we need to define in a single term the different numbers here. And we can do that. It says that we get a certain number of $5 tickets. So if I give myself some categories here, $5 tickets, $7 tickets, and $12 tickets. There are N lots of $5 tickets. That's it. A certain number of tickets. I'm going to call it N. The number of $7 tickets is 3 more than 7 times as many as the $5 tickets. So 7 times as many as the $5 tickets plus 3. And then the number of $12 tickets, finally the number of $12 tickets is 6 less than half the number of $7 tickets. So what's the $7 tickets? The $7 tickets is 7 plus 3. Half of that, less than, not adding, subtracting 6. Now that's complicated. Define a variable and write an equation for the total value. Well, in each case, the value is going to be the number at the top multiplied by that. So in this case, 5n. In this case, all of that multiplied by 7. And all of that times by 12. It's messy, but we can write it out straight away in that form. And if we really feel like it, we can simplify it later on. 7 outside of 7n plus 3 plus 12 outside of 7n plus 3 times by 2 minus 6. That is an equation, but of course we can simplify it. I'll leave the 5n there for a moment. Looks like I've got 49n plus 21 there. And then I've got to multiply in for this one as well with that 2 underneath. I get some cancelling there, so it's only going to multiply by 6 into the first one. So 6 7s are 42n, 6 3s are 18, but I've still got the whole 6 times 12 to do there, so I get 72 out of that one. And then I can go ahead and simplify that a bit further again. So I've got 47 plus 49. Well, you get the idea. You've just got to keep on going and simplifying that. Of course, when the requirement was to write, it does say simplified algebraic expression, you are going to have to go through and simplify that one step further to get towards an answer. In the next part of this question, they're saying he's collected this many tickets, so what did he sell? That becomes your value that sits out the front. And then you're going to solve for that value. And that's how we work with these kind of questions. The key to this one is recognizing that it's a single equation and therefore I have to have a single variable. In this case, I chose n to deal with.